Is that a whirlpool?
Oh my goodness, Jake. What could create that?
I don't know. There's a massive whirlpool. That is not normal, guys. I don't know if that's the pond monster or some sort of ghost or worse. You need to run. Okay, guys, this is going to be amazing. If I can pull this off, I will have successfully added a fourth thumb. Well, technically a third thumb, because I don't already have four, but I could have 4 thumbs. Think about the amazing work I'd be able to do. Think about the advances I would make in technology.
Think about the thumb wars you could win.
Jake, this seems like the silliest idea ever. Don't you think it would make more sense to like have another hand?
Sure, Jess. Having another hand would be awesome. But you know how hard it is to get another hand? Look, at least I have another thumb.
Well, how's it any different than getting another thumb? It's just a hand, but it's 5 fingers.
An extra thumb means you can do extra stuff. Thumbs are your most important finger. Everyone knows that. Plus, I'll be great at video games. Here we go. Whoa!
Jake, what was that?
Seems like the solution may have exploded prior to me being able to use it.
Maybe that's a good thing that you didn't put the solution on your thumb because it might have took your hand away.
Whoa, Jake!
Whoa. Hold on. Is that supposed to bubble?
Okay, and if this is going as planned, I should now be able to move my extra thumb!
Okay.
With the power of my mind!
Jake, it didn't work.
Guys? Why is the alarm going off? Wait, what?
Paranormal activity?
In the backyard?
Lock the doors!
Jess, no one needs to lock the doors, okay? It's in the backyard.
By the pond?
Flip to the camera. I'm pulling up the camera. 1 second. Whoa, what is going on at our pond?
Jake, that's
a whole lot of smoke.
That's not good, I'm telling you. We really gotta close the windows. We gotta lock the
Did you do
doors.
something to the pond?
Wait,
Put
no,
some science
this
there?
could be a pond fire. I heard about them on National Geographic.
It's not a pond fire. The pond has never looked like that, Jake.
How do you
It's
know?
not fire, it's water!
That's not true. Water can light on fire.
Yes. Yes, I've done it.
Biggs has done it, actually. It's quite impressive. In the bathtub, too, which is weird. Okay, look, let's go down to the pond and check out what's going on. Come on.
Oh, Jake, we cannot go down to the pond. Did you not just see that?
Look, we have to investigate. I mean, look at all the science that we're doing. If we don't investigate what's happening at the pond, then what are we? Just want to
Jake,
be scientists?
Our backyard is very dangerous. Are you sure we want to go there? Shouldn't we bring a stick for safety?
Look.
Or like a hot dogs or snacks?
Between the science that we do, Biggs, and the ghost hunting we do, we are legitimately the best people for this job. Whether this is paranormal activity or just some weird scientific, I don't know,
Anomaly?
wormhole.
Wormhole?
Yeah, what if it's an anomaly, Jake? Why don't we just fly the drone down there? That way we can all stay in here.
An anomaly would be sick because you could name yourself after it. I can name it the Papa Jake Wormhole.
Jake, listen to Phil.
I
For
don't
once,
like
he's having
work.
a great idea. We should fly the drone down. That way we're all safe and we can lock the doors.
I'm leaving! Follow me!
No, Jake, we should really fly the drone.
Guys, come on!
We really should fly the drone, Phil. Lucky for us, we've convinced Jake to actually fly the drone.
Okay, yes, we can take a look with the drone, but guys, we need to figure out what is going on in this pond. Whether it's the pond monster, a ghost, I have no idea. So let's get the drone up in the air and do some reconnaissance. Maybe we'll be able to figure out who's behind all this.
Could we have just launched it from inside?
I like it outside. It's kind of sunny.
Guys, come on, we don't know how much time we have. Yo, the pond is smoking like crazy. It almost looks like it's on fire.
Whoa.
This is not good. This is not good.
Jake, good thing we're gonna use the drone because I do not want to be down there right
We're
now.
close enough already. Can't we just launch it here and
What
then
are
go?
you guys waiting for? Please just launch
let's
the
get
drone.
the drone up. Also, remember, the drone is just for reconnaissance. There's a probably good chance we're gonna have to go down there and inspect this ourselves.
Wait.
Biggsy, you might want to move your fingers.
Whoa!
Oh, perfect. All right, let's see what we can see. Okay. Looks like I'm getting closer. Whoa, that's a lot of smoke.
Yeah, that is.
Man, it's like coming from a source. It almost looks like it's bubbling out of the bridge.
Looks like there's not even any water left. Like, what's going on?
I don't know. It's covering the entire pond.
Is the pond getting so hot that it's bubbling up? What do you think can make that happen?
I mean, the temperature is really hot out. I think there's a heat warning, but no, there's no way the pond is bubbling. Okay, I'm trying to get closer and see what's... Oh, look, the drone. It's moving the smoke to the side. Guys, if you see anything underneath the smoke, be sure to leave a comment down below.
Jake, don't get too close.
I'm trying not to.
Somebody
I'm trying not
jump
to.
out and grab it.
Hold on.
Lose another drone.
We're not gonna lose the drone. Hold on. I'm a great pilot. Looks like the smoke's moving across to the other side of the pond. I'm gonna... Oh, guys. Is that a whirlpool?
Oh my goodness, Jake. What could create that?
I don't know. There's a massive whirlpool literally in our pond.
Maybe you should bring the drone back and we should go
Yeah,
inside.
the pond monster has never done that before.
Guys, I'm having some problem getting the drone back. The drone is being pulled into the smoke.
Oh no!
It is literally being pulled in. I'm trying.
Bring the drone back.
I can't see. What? I got it. Woo.
Okay, bring it back.
I'm trying.
Hurry!
Okay. That is not normal, guys. I don't know if that's the pond monster or some sort of ghost or worse.
Well, Jarvis did say paranormal activity.
Yeah, maybe a fart or a frog had a big fart.
Please do not tell me it's the hand sea monster. I hate that thing. That thing is like the worst monster we fought.
Jake,
do you remember what the...
I don't think our pond is big enough for the hand sea monster.
Yeah, I don't think it could follow us back.
Good, because Phil, do you remember what the bite from the hand sea monster looked like? It was not pretty. Okay, come on, guys, let's go.
Jake, I really don't like this.
If we can just collect a sample, then maybe we can figure out what's going on.
We literally saw something crazy in the pond, and that makes you want to go closer to it?
Okay, I don't exactly know what I saw in the whirlpool, but I will say that it was sort of pulling my camera closer to it, so everyone be really careful. Whoa!
Oh, Jake, this is crazy. It also smells disgusting.
Ew, yeah, you're right. It smells like fish. Oh, man. Okay, that is where it was pulling my drone into the pond, right there. I was like, I couldn't get a hold of it.
Yeah, it's true. It seems like there's some sort of magnetic pull. I'm like getting pushed in towards the pond.
So then tell me again why we couldn't have used the drone to collect the sample. It was already going right into the water for us.
Because I don't have a drone collecting sample device, but that's actually a really cool idea. I should probably build that. Okay, I'm going over. Hold
You're
this.
going over.
I gotta get a sample, Bigsy.
Jake, are you?
Jake,
I got this, I'm fine.
at least need to wear a life jacket or something.
Look, if I fall down there, I don't need a life jacket, so I'm not coming back.
Jake,
Oh! Guys, I lost my flip-flop.
if you go any farther, you're going to be swimming with the fishes, Jake.
Oh, Phil! Okay, maybe this was a really bad idea.
Jake!
Also, that's a Lululemon flip-flop. Here, Bigsy, put the glove on.
Okay.
You know, in the interest of I told you so, I said it was a bad idea, and here we are, you saying it's a bad idea, so...
Jess, now is not the time for I told you so. Now is the time for let's get this sample and get out of here. Whoa.
yeah.
Guys, something feels like it's sucking me towards it. Whoa! Phil! Something's sucking me! Okay, this is probably a really bad idea. I gotta get closer if I'm gonna get the sample. I'm moving over. Okay, I just gotta get close enough to the water to grab a sample. Phil?
There's a sampling device.
Where were you holding that?
Oh, wait, Jake, there's
no.
smoke coming over here.
Phil, you do not have pockets. Where was that? Wait,
Jake, there's smoke over there in the pond.
that's a way better place to get a sample. Oh man, and I can enter through here. Guys, this is actually where a monster, believe it or not, during the winter, broke through our fence.
So tell me why it's a good idea to go back through it. The monster might still be there.
Because I'd rather collect a sample here where there's not a whirlpool currently dragging me closer to it than over there.
Or we could just go home.
Here, I'll clear a spot with this. Guys? Ew.
Jake, that is a lot of pond monster slime.
Okay, so maybe this is the pond monster? Maybe it has been active? I mean, this shovel is covered in pond monster slime.
I thought you said he moved out when the Megalodon got here.
Phil, we don't need a sample of that.
Ah, disgusting.
Okay, you know what, just put it, oh, gross. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna, here. Clear a path.
You're gonna make the monsters mad.
There's no monster! Right now, this could be a geological anomaly, which is a big word, Jess, but it means rocks.
Okay, what are you waiting for? Why don't you just go get a sample of this smoky, smelly pond?
Oh yeah, because I'm being the scaredy cat. Phil, why don't you go get a sample?
Yeah, well,
Maybe I don't want to go into a pond where there's a literal whirlpool. Well, I mean, I did go on that whirlpool ride one time at Niagara Falls, but that was different. Wait, I think I have an idea. I know who I could call. I know exactly who deals with creepy whirlpools. I mean, don't get me wrong. Papa Jake, science, monsters.
I'm already here, Jake.
Well, what about Spider-Man?
Biggs, I would only call you if I need you to order pizza. And look, Spider-Man's great at fighting bad guys. He's not exactly great at geological anomalies. But you know who is good? Andreas Eskander. Yo, my boy Dre knows everything there is to know about this kind of stuff, okay?
Jake, you can't just call him up and he'll answer.
Oh, he's way too cool. You really think he's just gonna answer the phone?
He's not cooler than PJ. And yes, he will. Yo, Dre, how you doing, man?
Good, man. What's going on? Why are you so frantic?
Cause we got sort of a little bit of an issue going on here. Basically, our pond is smoking. Here.
What?
Yeah, take a look at this.
You're always getting into something, man. Just show me.
No, literally, dude, our pond is smoking. There's smoke everywhere.
No, but that's just smoke, dude. You're fine.
That's what I thought. I was coming out and I was like, maybe it's the pond monster, maybe it's a ghost. I don't know what's going on here. But then we saw this. I don't know what it was. It was almost like a large whirlpool, and it was sucking me in. I almost.
Wait, sorry, you said whirlpool?
Yeah, whirlpool. Like a big whirlpool. It almost got our GoPro.
Okay, listen. Do not film it. If you ever see a whirlpool at your house, you need to run.
What do you mean? What do you mean run?
Dude, you gotta get out of there and run. They're not safe at all.
What about bubbling smoke?
Dre, I think
Smoke's bubbling too?
I think the call's breaking up. I think something's happening to the.
no,
I think something's happening to the call, Phil. No, okay. He said get in there and.
He said run!
No, he literally said get in there.
Okay, but why do we need to run? Can he explain it?
Exactly. He didn't say run, Biggs.
Why aren't we running?
He didn't explain it.
Did you guys hear him say run? Because I didn't hear him say run.
Jake, we are running, so you better get this sample before we get out of here.
Okay, you guys all heard he specifically said get a sample to further science.
He specifically said run, and I don't know if you forgot what running looks like, but it looks like this.
No, hey! No
This
one
is not
runs! Come on.
He said if there was smoke, it would be fine. But if there's smoke and it's bubbling, that's not good.
Jake, you are literally a crazy person.
Quick sample. It's gonna be totally fine, guys. Trust me.
bubbling.
It's fine. Look. Oh, wow. That really is bubbling. It smells kind of horrible.
Jake, do you not see that moving in the water?
What, Phil?
Jake, get out.
Jake, do you want to get out of there?
Is there another whirlpool? Because if there's not another whirlpool, then it doesn't matter. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. We just need to get it. Get up!
Jake, come on, Jake.
Someone grab my arm!
Jake,
I don't know! I have no idea!
Oh, something's under here. Something's under here. Oh, it's moving. I can hear it. It's slithering around.
Okay, we gotta get out of here. It is time to run.
Do you think that came out of the whirlpool?
Oh, the whirlpool's back.
Oh, guys, my arm's not feeling good.
Listen to Phil and Andreas. It's time to run.
Okay, look, we better get back to the lab. If something grabbed my arm, it might have infected me. And if it came out of that whirlpool, who knows what it could be?
Oh, yeah, you're definitely infected.
Come on! Phil, that's it! That's the whirlpool! I think something's coming out of it! Oh, okay, come on! Oh man, I don't like this at all. First I get bit by monsters, then I eat weird monster things that make my tummy grow. That's actually one of the craziest things that ever happened to me. But now this? And why is it purple? Guys, this is not good. Whatever was in that water, it's starting to affect my hand, and my hand is starting to turn into what looks like when my hand gets infected.
Yeah, Jake, there's things like growing out of your arm. There's like these.
Oh, thanks for showing up, Biggs. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, well, you said my one talent was ordering pizza, and I just did that. That's why I was 5 seconds late.
And chicken wings?
Guys,
Yes.
seriously, we need to figure out what that was. Whatever it was, it came out of that weird tornado-looking thing.
It's called a whirlpool.
Okay, whatever, I don't care what it's called, Jess. What I know is there was something in the water that is not the pond monster, and more importantly, I don't think that was the hand sea monster.
Jake, more importantly, your arm looks disgusting.
More importantly, Jake said there was no monsters in the
More
pond.
importantly, guys, more importantly, we need to get a sample. As you know, that normally whenever this happens, we can find a cure. Guys, I've had some crazy stuff happen to me. Lily Love Braids bit me. I had my hair turning purple and a bunch of goo was flying out of my arm. Who could forget the time that I ate Siren Head slime in
No
my...
one's forgetting that. No one's forgetting that.
Right, okay, but the point is we can cure it if we use science. Science beats everything.
Science, my middle name.
Biggs, there's a hole in your goggles.
Well, that's so I can see better.
Okay, well, this is exactly why we should have left. You know when Andreas said to run? He said we shouldn't do exactly what you did, Jake.
Look, Andreas is a runner. I am a scientist. I like to look at a problem dead in the face and say, I'm gonna fix that problem.
Okay, then try this.
Yeah, that's the problem I did not fix. Oh, something's happening. Jess, get my scientific equipment. Oh! I don't know why it looks like the way that it looks, but it kind of looks like a coral reef. It's almost beautiful. Perhaps we might find a sample if we investigate.
You and I have a much different idea of what is beautiful, Jake. That's not beautiful. It's disgusting.
Okay, just take a tiny sample from the side and let's get the cure.
Okay, Jake, I got the equipment.
Yeah, I'm thinking we just take a little just right off there. Maybe that'll be enough right there.
You know that's not gonna work. We always need way more. Whenever we try that, Jarvis says, actually, you need more samples.
Okay, Jess, I agree with you, but this again is not a bite nor something I ate. I did not ingest anything. It simply touched me with that weird hand, and this happened. So maybe we just be easy. You don't know what you're gonna do.
So you're telling me I shouldn't touch you then?
It was pink fungus, and look what happened. It is expanding rapidly.
Wait, what's one of these?
You Phil, maybe you don't. Ow! Why are you doing that, Phil?
Phil, it's on your thumb now. You might want to wash that
If
off.
it's actually fungus, it's not very fungus. It's gonna
goodness.
infect you too.
Minzy, hold the camera. I gotta go wash this. It's disgusting.
Oh no.
Okay, but maybe Phil's right. Maybe we take one of these off. Hold on.
Off?
Yeah, it's like a pustule.
Here, let me help.
No, Jess, do not. Oh, okay, careful, Jess.
There, it should come off now.
Oh! It just exploded.
I'm so glad that went on you and
no
not
one
me.
touch my pustules, please.
Did I come back at the wrong time? That was disgusting.
Oh.
Yeah, you should really just go. What about this blue thing, Jake? I need to cut into that.
No, maybe I'll just use some of this pus from the pustule. Jess, what are you doing?
Look.
I don't think that's smart, Jess. You can't just cut into my arm. Jess, you don't just cut into another person's arm.
Watch.
That is not what you do, Jess. This is very, very not nice. I would argue it's rude. What is that?
There are things moving in Jake's arm right now.
If those are eggs, we need to get rid of them ASAP. I do not want to grow a monster in my arm.
I think it's a little too late for that, Jake. There's like a billion of them inside
Hold on.
of
Let me put some solution on it. I've got some solution in here, and if this works as it should, it's a mild acidic solution, which means it should burn away any eggs.
Burn, Jake. Isn't that gonna hurt?
I'd rather it hurt than have eggs growing out of my arm. Oh no, Jess! Oh, are you sure these are eggs, Jess?
I don't know anymore, Jake. It looks like it's turning into something else entirely.
Oh man, ew. Okay, you know what? Let me just pour a little bit of water in here.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's not working. Oh, Jess?
Is it breathing?
I don't know what's coming out of my arm.
I don't know.
Oh! My arm is expanding.
Why don't we just use these?
Hold on. I'm gonna pry it out the old-fashioned way.
Use these!
Ew! That's disgusting!
It is slime, isn't it?
Oh, get it out of there! What do I have slime in my infection? We gotta clean this out. We need to clean this out right now. I do not want this getting any worse.
I told you you should have used these.
Okay. Let's look. Let's just get a sample, and then we can use the sample to find the cure. Okay?
You're supposed to get a sample now. You turned it entirely into liquid.
Okay, fine. You know what? Maybe just grab that little ball right there.
Say less.
Okay. Well, don't be so excited about it. Careful! Jess.
No.
Something's happening.
What?
I feel bubbles. Oh, Jess, something is expanding out of my arm.
Jake.
Oh, no. Why is there so much stuff coming out of my arm? My arm isn't even this big.
Why is it getting so cold?
I don't know, it's freezing. It's almost like snow.
Jake, I think it might actually be snow.
Okay, Jess, I don't have a bite that's producing snow. Let's be real here.
No, look. They're snowflakes.
Ew. Jess, it's growing.
Now, why is it growing?
I don't know, Jess, but your snow seems to be growing.
It does look like snow.
It is really cold. That's freezing.
I love being right.
Maybe it is snow, but how would snow be growing out of my arm? And why would an infection from some strange whirlpool monster make snow grow out of my arm?
It couldn't be the pond monster. The last time we saw him in winter, it was snowing, but how could he have saved it until summer? It's so hot outside now.
No, this isn't the pond monster. The pond monster's never been able to create a whirlpool. Also, the whirlpool had different properties. It was literally pulling me into it and the camera. Remember when I was trying to fly the drone? Take another sample of the pustule. Oh, there you go. That's gotta be enough. Here, go put that in the computer, see what it says.
Jake, it's really hard to get this in the container. I really hope this is enough. Oh, well, now it's gotta work, right? Okay, Jarvis, what do you have to say?
Sample is not pure enough. Please try again.
What does he mean not pure enough, Jake? It came directly from your arm.
Jess, I think we have a bigger problem. Something's growing out of my arm.
Yeah, that's a really big problem.
Okay. It's hurting a lot.
Okay, you know what I like to do with big problems, Jake?
What?
Poke them.
Oh, no, take that!
Hey, it worked.
That was my arm.
Not anymore.
Jess?
Yeah.
What are these?
Oh, they also look like eggs.
Oh, no. This isn't good, Jess. If these are eggs, then there could be more eggs inside of me. I could be growing whatever that thing is.
Well, why don't we use an egg as a sample? That's gotta work, right?
Right, okay.
Maybe don't do that.
I guess I didn't need to pop it. Okay, fine, here. Grab this egg.
It's so gross. Okay, Jarvis, this has gotta work.
Sample is not pure enough. Please try again.
But Jake, how can that even be possible?
I have no idea.
If that's not enough, then this has gotta be enough.
Oh, wait, what are you doing? Whoa, Jess, careful! Also, I was looking at these. I'm pretty sure these are spores, not eggs.
Hey, put it in here.
Okay.
Perfect. Jarvis, eat this.
Substance detected. Monster wart. Must be removed to cure.
Monster wart? Ew! That means whatever I touched in there was gave me a wart!
Oh, that means I need to wash my hands.
Oh, what if that was some sort of frog creature then? What if the monster's a frog monster and I got a wart from the frog? This is exactly why I told Phil never to lick frogs.
No, frogs are really cute. It's toads you don't want to touch, right?
I touch toads all the time. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I actually have a cure for monster wart. Don't ask me why I have a cure for that already, but let's just say I've run into it once or twice. It should be 2 parts. Okay, here's what we need to do right now. We need to cure this monster wart and get right back down to that pond so we can figure out not only which monster gave this to me, so I can lock them in prison.
No.
But also so we can stop the whirlpool.
We are not going back down there.
We're going back down there.
No.
That is so dangerous. I don't want to get like you are. Ew.
Yeah, no way, Jake. We already did all of the dangerous things for the day, so we're going to cure you, and then we're gonna go play Fortnite.
No, we're not playing Fortnite. We're gonna figure out what this monster is. And guys, if you think you have any idea as to what this monster could have been or what's going on at our pond, then please let us know in the comments down below.
Oh, it's just gonna be some nasty toad in the lake.
I guess Andreas was right. If you do see a whirlpool in your pond, you should probably run away.
I told you.
Ground up fungus going on. Now I need Bigfoot saliva.
Where do you plan on getting Bigfoot saliva, Jake?
Right there.
Got it right here.
Careful,
Bigfoot.
careful. Very acidic. Okay, if I mix these two together, I should be able to get rid of this monster wart in no time. It'll be like it was never here. But you guys are gonna wanna wash every part of your body, even the inside of your nose. Whoa! It's working! Oh, it's burning! Oh, but now it's cold!
Oh, it smells so bad.
Why is it tickling? Guys? It's working!
Seriously?
I think I'm able to get rid of it. Ugh. Oh, that's disgusting. Ugh. Ew. Biggsy, don't eat this.
Yeah, Jake, I was not planning on it. That does not look like pizza.
Oh, that is disgusting! That's a little gross. Hey, Jess! I got a pustule just for you! Guys, I'm so sorry, but you got a little pus on you. You might want to also watch that if you're watching this at home. I think it's pretty safe to say that if you do see a whirlpool in your pond, you should definitely run the other way.
Then why are we outside, Jake?
Because I have a score to settle with whatever monster gave me the affection on my arm. My arm's still got purple on it, and I'm gonna look like that for days.
No, but you do realize that it's really dangerous to be out here, because if that happened, it could be even worse. And there's 3 of us, 4 of us.
And what is this gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. I brought us here because we are gonna be closing that whirlpool and shutting that monster down once and for all. This is a boomstick. It makes an extremely loud noise. Every animal, including monsters, will be scared of it. I'm hoping that this will scare whatever that weird toad frog monster hand thing was to go crawl back inside of its little whirlpool.
What about the duck monkeys? You said it's gonna scare every animal in the pond?
They're just gonna go back to their home, Jess.
And this, Jake, what is this?
That is powder cement. Spray that in the air and the entire whirlpool will be cemented over. Nothing will get in, nothing will get out.
What if you breathe it in?
Then you will no longer be in our videos.
Okay.
So don't breathe it in.
Hold your breath.
Is the point. And look, I even brought this. It's my top secret device.
Why do we need the underwater fish camera, Jake? You are not.
It's not top secret if you tell them what it does, Phil.
Everyone knows that's the underwater fish camera.
Fine, it's the underwater fish camera because we're gonna make sure that that monster isn't trying to eat us. All right, come on, we need to do this fast before the whirlpool gets any bigger. Now that our underwater camera is set up, I'm gonna use it underneath the pond to make sure that there's no monsters. Remember, if you see anything, be sure to let us know in the comments. Okay.
Whoa.
Here we go. Woo! All right.
What are you seeing?
Hold on. Readers up. Ooh, whole lot of seaweed.
Well, yeah,
And
it's a river.
Green. It's not a river, Jess. It's a pond.
Oh.
Okay. I'm
Jake,
not really seeing anything here.
I don't want to stop you from doing what you're doing, but the pizza has just arrived at the front door. What do we do about this incredibly unfortunate situation?
Okay, Biggs, as much as I realize the pizza is important, what we need to do right now is close off the whirlpool.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? Forget about it. Safety will not be first today. First, we just close off this whirlpool. All right, Jess, do you know how to use a boomstick?
Well, I can find out.
All right, it's gonna be very loud and probably scare you. Don't worry, the second you're done that, I'll be spraying the powdered cement. And if everything goes as planned, that whirlpool will be closed off.
Just like it always does. Always goes to plan.
Biggs, what are you talking about? It literally never goes right for us. Jake either gets bit or the monster breaks out of prison. It never goes right.
All right, guys, we only have one shot at this, so if none of us want to get another monster wart on our arms, we better get this right.
Why do I always have to do the scary job?
Scary job, I'm the one holding the cement powder.
I'm the one holding the scary loud thing.
Remember to hold your breath.
Okay, all right, Jess, blast the boomer stick.
Okay.
Wait, I gotta get the safety first on this. Oh, that's the safety. Blast it! Oh! Cement going out! Time to close off that wormhole!
Jake, it's getting all over your head.
Guys, look! It worked!
You got a little bit of the cement on your hair.
Oh no.
Hey, maybe you should dye your hair blue.
Oh, this is gonna start hardening very quickly, and I'm gonna start turning into oh. Okay, I probably should get this off of my hands before it hardens.
The pizza!
What about the chicken wing?
Pizza.